Now they're going to be the hunted. Last year they were hunting. So now people are really going to strap their shoes up. People are really going to get their rest when they land in Atlanta. And people are really going to prepare mentally because they know that they're going to have to go to war against the Hawks.
What's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another episode of Self Check. You watching it on E.
Hey, man, what's good with you?
I got T with me as always. You happy to get started?
No.
I mean, before we get started, man, we appreciate all you who clicked on this video. If you're a new viewer, what's up? We appreciate you giving our content a chance. If you're a returning viewer, what's up? Go. We appreciate you coming back. Ready to rock?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's talk about the Atlanta Hawks, right? Okay, so they kind of off to a shaky start. They kind of cleaned it up a little bit, but you would think where they kind of ended off last year, it would probably be a little bit better on this year, but we in a different Eastern Conference. It's a little bit tougher this year as opposed to last year. Right. I want to break this into two parts. It would seem like Trae damn near has to be like special on a nightly basis for these guys to like get dubs. Do it seem like they rely on Trae too much? And two, if you do feel like they do, what can they do to kind of take a little bit of pressure off of Trae?
What I feel like they're not gonna be able to do is get him the help that he needs. You in a more stacked, I would say a more stacked Eastern Conference this year. Last year they were the underdog, and they were doing their thing. You know, they came out victorious against the Knicks.
You thought Trae Young was still good? He still ain't good at Dykeman.
Against Philly, Trae got injured when they were playing Milwaukee, but he was doing his thing even against them, and who knows what would have happened. Not saying that they did have a good chance. I do believe Trae Young gotta perform crazy. I'm talking about 40. He gotta go for like 35 to 40 points every night.
Or if he don't do that, he gotta get like 25 and like maybe like 12, 13 assists.
Right. Yeah, because for the season right now, he averaging 25 and 9.
Right.
So, I mean, it ain't like he playing bad. And like I said, it sucked for like some players to be in a situation like that to where they balling, but they really ain't got no help. And I wouldn't say that they don't have help, but I just don't think it's enough help for the division they're in. The East right now is just, the East is more competitive right now.
Now, based off what you just said, right? If Trae would have stayed healthy against Milwaukee, would they have won this series? Probably not, but they probably would have been able to put up a better fight. But because you made it to the conference finals and you was that close, that should probably be all the more reason why you want to try to get Trae more help. But of what you got to trade, you might not get much back.
God.
So they got Kevin Huerter, right? Red Velvet.
Smells like red velvet in here. Real velvety.
He a shooter. He not really like a creative for his own type of guy. Same thing with Bogdanovich. Shooter, he ain't really gonna create for himself. You got John Collins. Like John Collins, near the rim, he the man. Kinda once you start kind of taking him away from the rim, then you kind of start seeing his flaws a little bit. And Clint is really just a roll man, rim runner, catch lob. You could try to develop Cam, but some teams might try to see a bright spot in Cam, and then maybe that's how you get to trade something. But other than that, I feel like you kind of stuck with what you got, and Trae kind of has to be the man on a nightly basis. Like you said, he down there averaging a double-double. He has to be that double-double dude nightly. And right now, I think they sitting at like 500 records.
They're gonna trade Cam. Like you said, just to try to get him a little bit more help. I mean, like you said, Red Velvet,
DeAndre Hunter? He injured again now. It was like when they played the Nets, he was balling.
So like, you know, and he a key piece. Just like he was a key piece in the playoffs. So it's like stuff like that, it brings the team down because when you're a key piece, bring a lot to the table. Like he brings scoring and defense. Like, they missing that.
And they really can't afford to be without him because even with him there, they got like the 4th worst defense.
Right.
Trae, bucket, not a defender. Red Velvet, bucket, not a defender. Bogdanovich, bucket, not a defender.
Yeah, maybe they might just be a team that performs well in the playoffs. Maybe they play much, because from what I've seen, they play much harder and they play like they got something to lose in the playoffs. Like the way they were playing in the playoffs, they were not playing like that in the regular season. It's like a switch. Like they was just, I don't know, they was just all clicking. Bogdanovich, Trae.
Maybe they just feed off of Trae. If Trae able to elevate his game, and again, he already setting the table for y'all, and if Trae just more aggressive, it make it easy for everybody else around him to kind of get open shots and kind of get their groove going. We all know Trae the man, it's just like, is he kind of doing too much to kind of get these guys wins? And for him to be doing all this, and for them to only be sitting at like 500 record, that's kind of crazy. I feel like over time, you're gonna have to kind of get this man some help. Free agency is coming up. You got some free agents who might want to rock with Atlanta if they have another good year. Somebody might think like, oh, I could be the help that Trae needs. So let's see, man. We gonna call it a wrap on this one, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of Self Check, man. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that, man. Help us out. It helps the channel grow. I'm E.
I'm T, man.
I got T with me as usual. We appreciate you rocking out with us. We gonna catch you next one.
Peace.